You're listening to The Jay Palmer Show.
I may have just blown out your eardrums there. I do apologize. I do apologize. That's my bad. That's my bad. Fuck it, we'll do it live. That's what That's what I just said in real life, folks. I just started the show and then it just wasn't going anywhere. That's why I'm kind of afraid to do a live show, because like there's some times where I'm doing this podcast and then like 30 minutes into it, it's like, I don't like this. Dunk. Like, you know how much pressure that probably is to do something live? I mean, I've YouTube live, or I've YouTubed videos live. But that's different. That's different than doing a podcast, because at least when you're doing YouTube, you have something to look at. You know, the chances of messing up, you know, on a scale where you have to like end and start again are a lot less. That the whole transition is better if you mess up when you're on YouTube. That's actually going to be one of my topics today, is this whole YouTube thing. But first, let's talk about 2K games. This is in the light here lately. So 2K18 came out last week. I've been I don't want to say loyal, because I'm not really. I want to say I want to buy like a basketball game maybe every other year. I don't really buy it every year. It's not something that I'm like, you know, I have to have in my life every single year, because I don't know. That's just one of those games. It's like Madden, you know, where if you buy it every year, it just gets stale. Or no, that's a bad example. Like Assassin's Creed, that whole franchise, love that game, but it came out every single year, and it just kept getting more and more stale, and it's just like I don't like this anymore. It's not that it's a bad game. Oh, I take that back. The newer Assassin's Creed games are kind of weird. They're getting to a weird way. I think Assassin's Creed peaked at around. The last Assassin's Creed game that I really, really liked was 3? Was it 3? It was the one that was in America with the you know, the rise of, you know, America with the founding fathers and stuff in it. I thought that was awesome. I thought that's something that I could personally relate to. I can't really relate to, you know, ancient Rome history or Middle Eastern history, because I'm American. I'm American. But anyway, back to 2K. So NBA 2K18 came out, and once again they've got this virtual currency. And this is the way video games are going. Obviously, everybody who games knows this. But this year 2K kind of took it a little. They just jumped it up a notch, where everything, like at launch, everything in the game you had to basically pay thousands of virtual currency for. And me being me, I did this in. I want to say 2 years ago. I bought 2K. So 2K16. It may have been 2K16, 2K16 or 15. I can't remember. So I bought that game. I upgraded my stats where I didn't have to like work for them, because you should work for anything in your life. I'm just saying, you know, you just can't lay around and do nothing unless you want to. I just don't have time to grind it out on a video game. I don't have that luxury of sitting down for hours on end playing a game to grind my character to max stats. You know, I just don't have time for that. But so in 2K15, 16, whichever one I bought, I maxed out my character, and I was at a 90. I think I was 90 overall, and I took my franchise. I think I got drafted I got drafted to the Bucks, traded to the Mavs, and then traded again to the Thunder. But I took the Bucks to the finals, the Mavs to the finals. I won the finals with the Mavs, and then I won the finals again with the Thunder. Without really, with just buying my upgrades. Now in 2K18, you put money down. I did my $50 upgrade. That means jack shit in 2K18, and that's what's frustrating everybody. Because your abilities and your stats are two completely different things. So basically, I upgraded for nothing, and I still have to grind. And I'm not complaining. Listen, like I said, I don't have time to grind. I don't have time. Like, I get home at 7 o'clock every night. Like, I sit down and have dinner at 7:30, watch YouTube till maybe 8, and then I go to, I have very little time to do any leisurely activities at nighttime other than I may have an hour to game, and that's not enough time to grind on anything. Well, I could grind on something, and that would it would be kind of worth it. But I'm just saying, we're not going there. That's not what this podcast is about today. Some things I enjoy grinding out, and some things I don't. Let's just stop it right there. So that's where am I going with this? Okay, VC, the grind, and the whole virtual currency thing. Now, 2K did bring down the amounts on certain things. I think they brought down the amounts on haircuts, and I'm pretty sure they brought down the amounts on clothing and shoes, because this morning or earlier today I was in there buying some more clothes for my park player, and they were like 500 VC. So, and I'm pretty sure when I started the game I bought some clothes and they were 1,500 VC. So I think 2K did at least bring the prices down, which is good, because I was playing earlier today and I was just sitting back and kind of watching the game, just kind of like sitting back and watching the ambiance. Now, if you're not familiar with this game, there's a place called My Park where it's basically a street with basketball courts, and there's a barber, a gym, your practice facility, a recording studio, and a couple clothing stores, where basically you can spend time with other players, mingling, playing sports. There's an arcade where you can do like points and stuff, or like, I don't know if you get VC there. I did baskets in there earlier today, and I didn't get any VC. I didn't get anything, actually. Maybe I just didn't do it right. But I was just watching that, and let me tell you that the whole concept, like, I think they got it right. I think 2K has it right. That they have it right to the point where they fuck themselves with the virtual currency. I think now they would never ever do this. I think if they eliminated the virtual currency and kept My Park and the game the way it was, this game would be awesome. Because what you have, and keep some of the grind. You just keep some of the grind. Not all of it, but some of it. You have an extremely awesome basketball game where you can move in and out between online lobbies and playing My Career, shooting hoops with your friends, modeling your character, doing recording studio stuff, practicing your hoops in the gym, playing one-on-one with your friends in your little apartment. That is, that's something I thought about this today at the gym, actually. What is going on with my television? Oh, that's weird. So I'm watching college football, and it just went off like my DirecTV, it's weird how the contracts work where if a game comes on, DirecTV just shuts it off and then you have to find it on the other channel. But they have it right. They have that the whole base is right, but they fuck themselves with the virtual currency. Because that's the only problem people have when it comes to 2K right now. Or that, and I guarantee you it's connected to it, is the way your player shoots and does all that stuff. Like the release timing and all that shit. I guarantee you that is related to the virtual currency and your stats. Because, you have to either grind to get better or you pay to get better. Well, I paid to get better and I still suck somewhat. I'm getting better, I'll tell you that, because I'm grinding. But, the reason why I paid in that game is to where I don't have to work for it. Because I have that option. I can either work for it or I can pay it and get it anyway. That's the whole reason for paying. Hello, 2K. That's the whole reason. That's the whole reason behind me giving you money, is so I don't have to work to get the stuff that I paid for. Is that difficult to understand? That's like me paying. That's like me paying for a banana but still having to grow the banana. That's like me paying for a banana but only getting a seed to plant the tree to grow the banana. No, I am paying for the banana. When I pay for the banana, I expect a banana in my hand. That's a weird analogy, but that's the way it is. That's what I'm paying for. And I realize that's not the way you're advertising. Hey, you get virtual cream. The way they advertise it. Well, no, maybe I'm wrong there. I am paying to improve my player, so I don't have to grind. Because I don't have the time like some people have. I'm not 12. I don't have 30 hours a week to play video games. I wish I did. Damn, that'd be great. I just don't have that time. So that's why I pay. And I'm not raging. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at 2K for this. I'm not. Because I'm the one that... I knew this going into it, what I was getting into, before I even paid for it. And I still paid for it. Apparently because I'm a dumbass. And I'm never gonna go back to EA Sports ever, because I think NBA Live sucks. The only game I've ever returned was an EA Sports game. In my 33 years on this planet, the only game I've ever returned was an EA Sports game. And it was NCAA Football 06, because I remember. I exchanged it for a Metal Gear Solid game. I can't remember which one it was, but that's what I exchanged it for. And I never finished it. You know why? Because I wanted a football game. And the era of college football games is over. I heard they're trying to make a new one. I don't know when that's going to happen, but that'd be great. Because, this is, most younger people won't remember this, but back in the day, with NCAA football and Madden or NCAA college football and NBA Live, what you could do is you could create a player in NCAA football, progress him through his college career, then draft him into the NFL and play with him in Madden. That was awesome. That was the coolest thing ever. And I remember the last time I did that, it didn't work because there was some weird glitch with Madden, the last Madden game that I did it with. And that was 10 years ago or something. But that right there was pretty much the only reason why I ever bought those games, was so I could progress that player, that progression. But back then you didn't have to buy virtual currency to make your player better. You just slid your sliders over to max on all of them and just proceeded to beat the shit out of anybody you played. Because I had that choice. As a consumer and as a gamer, I should have that choice. This day and age, I should have the choice to either pay to win or play to win. And I realize that's not fair when you go online and play, but maybe I don't want to play online with my maxed out character. And I don't have to. Maybe 2K should split the two between your online character and your My Career player who plays in single player. You're maxed out here, but you have to grind here. I would be completely fine with that. I would still pay for that. But the way they have it now is not exactly transparent and truthful. You know, it's like, you know, Rockstar, which 2K and Rockstar are the same company. They're like under the same umbrella. And it's like, you know, GTA, as much as this pisses me off, they have it right, where basically they say you can grind to win or you can pay to win. Once you pay to win, or once you pay to win to get all the awesome shit, there's no grinding in there. You have it. So technically they have it right. Rockstar has it right. As much as it pains me to say that, I think it's fucked up how much they're charging people, and they're making shit tons of money. But what they're doing, they have it right on their end, because I know what I'm getting when I'm paying for it. You know, I actually looked. I was curious, like how much, like how come Rockstar and these gaming companies could survive before the pay to win or the pay to play shit, and now they're like just doing it, like begging for it. It's like I was like, you know, how much did Rockstar make in GTA 4? They made $300 million off of GTA 4. Now GTA 5, they made, what was it? I think a billion. GTA 5. GTA generated more than $800 million worldwide on the first sale of GTA 5. In the first 24 hours, they did $800 million. They've done over $2 billion. In 2014, they've done $2 billion. Like, how much how much money do you need? Like, I realize you have to pay for people and all this stuff, but there comes to a point where money, you can do no more with money. You have so much money, there's nothing more that you can do with it. You can do everything. Like, it's just more frosting. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I actually have water today. That's great. It just boggles my mind. Like these gaming companies that, you know, all this virtual currency and like pay to play bullshit. That's almost making me not to want to play games anymore. Like, I'll still buy premium for Battlefield because I enjoy playing Battlefield. But I think paying $60 for a game and then having to pay another $100 just to be good at it is a shitty way to treat your fans, to treat your customers. That's like me buying a Big Mac and then having to pay an extra $15 for the sauce after I buy it. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. If McDonald's tried that, they'd be out of business. Anyway, I said I was going to talk about YouTube, but we're getting kind of late in the podcast. I've just been watching YouTube, and I've always watched YouTube. What did I just say? I just said weird. I've been watching YouTube, and I'm noticing more and more people are saying they're being hit by the adpocalypse, where basically they get demonetized in all their videos regardless of their content being safe or not. And I said this a long time ago. Like, I have made less than $10 in the 5 years that I've been on YouTube with 800 some subscribers. I've said this a long time ago that bad idea to put all your time and energy into YouTube. Unless you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Because if you're doing that, the chances of you are finding something else if shit hits the fan is better. But I don't think it's a really smart idea to be quitting your jobs or anything like that. If your sole revenue is based on advertisements on YouTube, because you have zero control over that. I'm noticing more and more YouTubers are they're doing their own ads. They're doing their own advertisements. They're bringing in their own sponsors, which is fantastic. I think it's a great idea. I think that's probably the better way to do it, because if you do it through YouTube, you have like I said, you have no control over your earnings or anything. You could put videos out that are fucking fantastic, and they won't do shit for you. And I've done that with videos on YouTube. I have made absolute shit videos. This is what I don't understand about YouTube at all, is the video that I think is the shittiest has the most views out of every single video I have on YouTube. And I think I've got like 50-some thousand views on it now. While all the rest of my videos are doing 500 to 1,000 views. I got 50,000 views on the shittiest video that I have. I mean, that is bad for me because it's crap. But people claim they like it, though, which I don't understand why, because I think it's crap. I just think, in order for you to do anything in life, you need more control over you need control over your income for it to be sustain itself, because you have no control over that. You don't know when YouTube will shut you down. They have every power to shut you off, and you have zero control over that. And you're going to shoot yourself in the foot with that. Anyway, it's Saturday. College football's on. I love college football Saturday. It's great. My football.
The Jay Palmer Show is hosted on Podbean.com. Download the app on iOS and Android and listen anytime, anywhere.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel. Yeah.
All right, folks. JayPalmerLive.com. Jay Palmer Show on Twitter. All that fun stuff. Hope you enjoyed. It's been a glorious time. I'm going to get some more water. Probably play some 2K. Spend some more money. Probably not. I'll just play 2K. Enjoy my Saturday night. Watch some football. Peace out.